Hello, my name is Ana Paula Cantú. I am from team number 5 and the other team members are Claudia Moreno, Mirna Saavedra, Dana Aguilar, and Melanie Leiva. Today we are going to present Animalia.
Kingdom Animalia is a taxonomic kingdom of living and extinct animals. Members of this kingdom are characterized by being eukaryotic, multicellular, heterotrophic, lacking a cell wall, and mostly are motile. As already said, members of Kingdom Animalia lack a cell wall, which is found in plant cells, despite the fact that they are unable to create their own food, which is one of the most distinguishing traits of plants. The majority of animals, with the exception of a few, are motile, which helps them to successfully respond to stimuli and obtain food, among other things. One can also go more into depth about the structure and reproduction and growth characteristic of animals. Also, another fact is that they reproduce sexually, meaning that they produce offspring by combining gametes from two parents and form a multicellular embryo from a zygote.
After knowing a little bit more description about this animal kingdom and how they evolved and how they are living, we need to know the morphology of Animalia. However, we need to know first what is morphology. Morphology is the study of the size, shape, and structure of animals, plants, and their microorganisms and the relationships of their constituent parts. Of course, when we starting to know about some morphological descriptions or features, we need to be really careful because we need to know about what classification of animals we're talking about. For example, if they're mammals, if they're reptiles, because they can vary and they can change and there are different description or different features due to the organism that is present in the animal. Now we're going to see some morphological features that we can see on this classification that is mammal. Now we need to know that mammal class is defined by the presence of mammary glands in hair or fur. It means that, for example, the mothers, when they give birth to their offsprings, what they do is that they are going to be responsible for giving their children food for a certain period of time and look after them. That's why there is a presence of glands specialized to produce milk, known as the mammary glands. There's also the presence of hair or fur. Now, mammals also have a 4-chamber heart. They have 3 middle ear bones, and they have specialized teeth. However, these ones, they change because every species has a different way and a different technique in order to look for food and to survive. Finally, we're going to see the cells. In the Animalia kingdom, animals have eukaryotic cells. Why? Because eukaryotic cells, they have a nucleus and an organelle surrounded by a membrane that is called the nuclear envelope. This is a little bit kind of like easy to understand because, such as humans, the eukaryotic cell has the DNA stored. Now, this is responsible for giving traits, giving features, giving the appearance of how the human, and in this case also the animals or plants, are going to look and they are going to act. In this case, animals, they are going to give the features of how they are going to look, if they're the color, if they might have an abnormally, or they can be different or equal to their species, or also it can be that they are kind of like their last animal in their species. That's why they have eukaryotic cells.
Hi, my name is Claudia Moreno, and today I'm going to talk about spiders and starfish. The scientific name of the spider is Aranae. Its family name is phylum Arthropoda. Arthropod means jointed legs. Animals which have jointed appendages belong to this phylum. This is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. Other features are that they are bilaterally symmetrical. They have well-differentiated organ system. They eat insects such as ants, flies, mosquitoes, and bees. Some spiders will also eat very small animals like birds, frogs, lizards, and centipedes. The scientific name of the starfish is Asteroidea. Its family is the phylum Echinodermida. The term Echinodermida is derived from the Greek words enkinos meaning hedgehog and derma meaning skin. Thus, echinoderms are spiny-skinned animals. One of its characteristics is that it's radial symmetry and triboplastic. They have hard calcium carbonate skeleton structures, and they free-living marine animals. They usually feed on coral, sponges, clams, oysters, sand dollars, and mussels.
Hello, my name is Ana Paula Cantu, and my two examples are going to be sharks and butterflies. Starting with sharks, their scientific name is Elachimorpha. They come from the family of Elasmobranchi within the class of Chondrichthyes. The members of the Elasmobranchi family have skeletons made out of cartilage instead of bones. The smaller sharks eat small fish and invertebrates. The bigger sharks eat lions, seals, and seals. Continuing with butterflies, their scientific name is Lepidoptera. There are 6 butterfly families. The first one is Papilonidae, which are the swallowtail butterflies. The second one is the Pieridae, which are the yellow and white butterflies. The third one is Licanidae, which includes the gossamer winged butterflies. The fourth one is Bryonidae, which are the metal marked butterflies. The fifth one is Nymphalidae. And finally, the Libethidae, which are the snout butterflies. Butterflies only eat liquids, and their main food is nectar.
Well, starting with the human birds. They belong to the order Apodiformes, meaning confounded birds. There are 3 families in this order: Trochilidae, Hemipronidae, and Apodidae. The human birds belong to the Trochilidae family. About what they eat bugs and nectar, feeding every 10 to 15 minutes. In addition to nectar from flowers and feeders, these birds eat small insects such as beetles, ants, mosquitoes, wasps, etc. Then we have cats. Well, with cats, their scientific name it's Felis catus, named animals that belong to the family of Felidae. Members of this family are called felid or feline. And about what they eat meat. Cats are meat eaters, plain and simple. They have to have protein from meat for a strong heart, good vision, and a healthy reproductive system.